One of the best things about a Royal Caribbean cruise, and honestly one of the biggest reasons I keep coming back, is that all your meals are included. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks in between, they've got you covered. Hey there, I'm Darren from OrlandoParksGuide.com, and today I'm on board Utopia of the Seas, sailing out of Orlando's Port Canaveral. This is hands down one of my favorite ships in the entire Royal Caribbean fleet, and I'm showing you the top 10 best places to eat for free while on board. Let's start with a surprise pick. Number 10. There's something luxurious about waking up, hearing the ocean outside your balcony, and then a knock at the door. Room service has arrived. Now, here's the deal. The continental breakfast is free. Think coffee, juices, pastries, cereal. You can order it the night before and have it delivered as your wake-up call. It's my favorite way to ease into a sea day. But if you're craving hot items like eggs, bacon, maybe a breakfast burrito, that usually comes with an $8 service fee. The same goes for lunch and late night snacks. Tipping, 18% gratuity is automatically included with room service. So it's not technically free, but it's pretty close. Number 9. This one's brand new on Utopia of the Seas, and it's a vibe. The Spare Tire is a food truck right up on deck 15 near the pool. The Spare Tire is a complimentary poolside snack stand offering quick grab-and-go bites. It features items like cheese and pepperoni tornadoes, chicken sandwiches, Mediterranean veggie wraps, and raspberry cheesecake bites. The food truck is located on deck 15 near the pool area, and it's open daily from 11 a.m. to about 5:30 p.m. And if you're new here, subscribe to my channel now. I provide travel tips so you can have more fun. Number 8. Tucked into the open-air Boardwalk neighborhood on Deck 6, this spot hits a nostalgic vibe perfectly. The Boardwalk Doghouse is where you go for gourmet hot dogs and sausages with toppings that let you go as wild or as classic as you like. I love the apple chicken sausage. This is one of those places where you don't really need a hot dog, but you stop just because they look good. You can even share one with someone as a snack. And of course, they're free. The toppings and sides are also great here. Number 7. Everyone needs a go-to spot for tacos, and on Utopia, it's El Loco Fresh. I usually hit this place during a sea day when I want to eat quick and dive right back into the fun. Burritos, nachos, quesadillas, you name it, they've got it. And the salsa and toppings bar is next level. I like to load up a tray of nachos, sit by the pool, and just enjoy the family time. It feels like a poolside party, but we're in the middle of the ocean on one of the largest cruise ships ever built. El Loco Fresh gets busy though because so many people love it. Think of it as your favorite Chipotle restaurant, except here it's all you can eat and it's free. Number 6. This one feels like a hidden gem, just off the adults-only Solarium. The Solarium Bistro is a lighter, healthier option with a Mediterranean twist. It's usually quiet here, and that's what I love. You'll find fresh Greek salads, grilled vegetables, fresh fish, and sometimes even lamb chops. It has a great modern atmosphere with a beautiful view all around. And best of all, it's usually not too crowded. Getting a table in here is pretty easy, no matter when you come. Number 5. Nestled inside Central Park on Deck 8, yep, that's a real park on a cruise ship, you'll find one of my favorite breakfast spots, the Park Café. It's never too crowded and the options are perfect if you're on the go. Think yogurt, fruit, oatmeal, and one of the best kept secrets on board, the roast beef Kummelwick sandwich. In the afternoon, it turns into a laid-back space with soups, salads, and tapas. It's the kind of place where I'll grab a coffee, take in the greenery, and remind myself that yes, this is an actual park. The Central Park Cafe is a great little spot if you need to check email or Instagram in a relaxing atmosphere. Number 4. Café Promenade is one of my personal favorites. This one's open 24 hours, and I'm not afraid to admit it's my go-to after a late show or a night at the Utopia's awesome casino. And if you're an early riser like me, which comes from years of teaching middle school, this is where you can get coffee before the other places open for the day. Café Promenade serves up coffee, tea, and pastries any time of day and night. It's where my family meets in the evening to recap the day, share some laughs, and plan what's next. For me, it's less about the snacks, although they're great, and more about the moments that happen here. Number 3. You can't cruise Royal Caribbean without a few stops at Sorrento's. Located on the Royal Promenade, this place is open late and slings fresh pizza all day long. They've nailed the crust. It's a thin crust, Connecticut-style pie. There are also specialty pies that rotate. Sometimes barbecue chicken, sometimes pineapple. No wrong choices here. This is real deal pizza even though it's on a cruise ship. It's the unofficial fuel station for night owls and teens taking a break from their club. And here's a secret. If you want a whole pie, just ask. They can make one or as many as you like if you need to feed the whole family. And yes, of course, it's all free. I tend to stop in for a slice every time I walk by. Number 2. Let's talk about the main dining room. This is the centerpiece of dining on board, elegant, beautiful, and surprisingly relaxed. It spans 3 decks. It's absolutely massive. Once you get on board, you can see your main dining room location on your SeaPass card. It will tell you your deck and table number that you've been assigned. There are 2 seatings for dinner, usually around 6:15 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. There's also an option called My Time Dining where you can go whenever you want, but you'll be placed in line each night waiting for your turn. I don't recommend it unless you like waiting in line. Plus, you'll get a random table and miss out on meeting your dining room staff. If you have an assigned time, you'll get the same servers each night, and they are a big part of dining here. So unless you really need to stay flexible, have your travel agent sign you up for an assigned dining time. For dinner, you get 3 full courses every night, and the menu changes daily. I've had everything from escargot to filet mignon to butter chicken, all included for free. And while a lot of people flock to the buffet for breakfast, the main dining room is a better spot to get an even better breakfast. The buffet is fun, but if you prefer a more quiet and relaxed atmosphere, the main dining room is a winner. And don't stress on formal night. You'll see people dressed up to the nines, sure, but me, I usually bring a polo, nice pants, maybe even nice shorts. And I never feel underdressed. It's your vacation, dress how you feel comfortable. Some people love to get dressed up for the experience and maybe take some photos around the ship afterwards. That's fine, but you should never feel underdressed unless you're wearing swimwear, tank tops, and flip-flops. That may raise the eyebrows if you go in dressed like that, but otherwise shorts and a nice t-shirt are fine. Number 1. Yes, Windjammer. This is where I could eat every meal if my wife would let me. It's a massive buffet with international options that change constantly. Breakfast is a dream. Omelet stations, fresh fruit, crispy bacon. And lunch and dinner? You might find Asian stir-fry, Mediterranean platters, pasta bars, carving stations. I mean, the list goes on. Kids love it. There's even a special kids buffet. I might take some chicken nuggets for myself, just saying. And here's a tip. A lot of the same entrees from the main dining room, you'll find them up here too. No reservation required. And if you're still feeling a little self-conscious about being underdressed on formal night, just come up here. You'll find the same menu plus more. Windjammer is where the ship feels alive, where families gather, friends laugh, and plates overflow. And for me, that's what a cruise is all about. So there you have it, 10 amazing places to eat for free on Utopia of the Seas. Whether you're craving something casual, quick, fresh, or fancy, this ship truly delivers. If you've enjoyed this guide, don't forget to like and subscribe for more cruise content from the high seas and from the theme parks back home in Orlando. And now, here comes another one of my videos that YouTube thinks you'll really enjoy. I'll see you over there.